Hello everybody and welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews Sunday Morning Coffee Reviews, the world famous Sunday morning coffee. What do I have today? I have another Maud's. I do a lot of Maud's because I ordered a variety pack from there to see what I liked. A variety pack of all different flavors of their K-Cups. Some have been really good, some have been okay, none have been bad. It's good to know if you want to check out some of these, you want to order some for work, or get this variety pack, or get one that sounds good to you. Now, what I like about Maud's, one of the things is, if you look right here, see, let's get this focused. Okay, see that number 9? And they have a scale, and there's 10 little things on there. And the higher the number, the darker the roast. All right? Now, this is French roast from the coast. It is a number 9, very dark. Darkest they have is 10. It was an espresso one. I did it. Now, remember, the darker the roast, the less acid, for sure. And the more bold, roasty, chocolatey flavors. Whereas if it's light, the lighter down it goes, the more, depending on how light it can really get. Past medium, way down to like 2 or 3. More of a grassy, vegetative, subtle flavors in there. I tend to like the darker roasts, but everybody's got their thing and you should try them all because, you know, see what you like. Now, let me read you about this real quick. This French roast from the coast. Maud's Righteous Blends French roast from the coast, previously known as French Kiss. Kind of like that. Is some of the best and boldest coffee we've ever tasted in cups. This coffee roasted to the perfect dark brown and has delicious burnt undertones. A wonderful bold cup that's flavorful, shiny with oil, and has a diminished acidity. Premium 100% Arabica coffee beans are expertly batch roasted by our 5th generation roastmaster, then sealed in our advanced recyclable pods. Dark French roast coffee, recyclable Eco pods, compatible with all Keurig and K-Cup brewers, including 2.0. All right. Whew. Well, it's good to know little things like that. All right, so here it is. There is a little oil on there. When you roast the beans, that oil comes out of the beans, and it kind of puts a shiny coat on there. It's okay. There's flavor in the oil. Nothing wrong with it. Well, let me smell it. See, now I run right into tasting it, and I didn't smell it for you. It smells roasty, like kind of a burnt toast, but I do not smell any cocoa or any chocolate. Just more of a burnt, but not burnt in a horrible way, burnt in a toast way. Some people like burnt toast, some people do not. And I could smell the what you would call the traditional coffee smell as well under that. It's got, you know, it does have a. I like the taste. It's first of all, I'm not getting a lot of bitter undertones or that real bitter thing. I don't like it real bitter. I don't like it real bitter. I don't like it real acidic. This is more of a smooth, silkier. You get the flavor up front. The coffee, just like a dark, what you would imagine a dark, roasty, really extra roasted coffee to be. So it's a nice cup. It really is. Now, can I enhance that flavor? Can I thicken up that mouthfeel, make it more like a milkshake? Can I make it sweet without adding any sugar and put a little vanilla taste in there? Well, how would I do all that? Some of you know. See, some of you know what I'm going to do next, because I always do. I add heavy cream, because I'm a glutton for the finer things in life. Plus, we go above and beyond here on Hillbilly Select Reviews. All right, don't take much. Now, take my fancy stir. Oh, for those of you who are new to the channel, my tea and coffee reviews in here my wine reviews down here. And as you know, I do whiskeys and I do beer. I do it all on here. And I have a nice background, which I'm not going to get into now. I've gotten into some of my videos. But the main thing is I've been drinking all this stuff for many years. I used to be in the business. I used to sell it on and on and on. But the important thing is I concentrate on it. I do research on it. And I bring it to you. And hopefully you find things you like. And you drink a nice cup with me on Sunday. And we start our day together. It's a nice way. You know, it's a very nice way, really, to start the day. And then the wine and the whiskey, you can do, you know, at the end of the evening when you're relaxing a little bit. And the beer the same way. Or on Fridays when I do the beer, getting ready for that weekend, right? We're getting ready for the weekend, a nice beer. Nothing's better than ending that weekend. Or when it's warm out and you cut the grass and all and you have a nice beer, right? Some beer is it's got its purposes. And tea, if you love tea, I do those teas. I find teas from all over the world. I mean all over the world. I got some really interesting teas. I mean, I really pick out some good teas to do for you. And I always do them hot and iced. All right, so let's see what the cream did. I'm looking to see if the cream ever washes out the coffee flavor. Okay, you can if you put too much cream, but I put a little, and if it washes out the coffee flavor, that's a no-no to me. I don't want to just taste cream. I want cream to enhance the flavor. Sometimes the cream, the fat, which fat does in a lot of things, in meat and in a lot of foods, fat brings out flavor. Okay, fat brings out flavor. Fat is a very good thing in foods. It is. Is it bad for you? It could be. It could be good for you. There's a debate going on with the keto and the French and the Mediterranean, the Italians, and what type of fat and everything else. I'm not going to get into that here. But a little bit of cream, really, in this too, it brought out the flavor. It just enhanced it. And behind it, you get the better mouthfeel. You get that little bit of sweetness, a little bit of vanilla kind of mixed in with everything. And it just makes the coffee so much better. But if you like it black, if I don't have heavy cream, I drink it black. I don't put half and half. I don't put anything. So it's either heavy cream or nothing. I can enjoy it, a nice cup, black, believe me. Now, I'm finishing up something here too. All right? And why do I do this? Why am I, all right, having Häagen-Dazs coffee ice cream on Sunday morning with my coffee? Well, I can. This is one of the things about being a big boy. Can have this for breakfast. It's a little Dixie cup, but it's just enough to add the flavor, and I let it melt a little bit, where it's still around the edges. It's getting soft, but the hard in the middle. I'm telling you, it's called going above and beyond. And this is so good. And you get that cold, delicious ice cream. With that hot. If you ever want to do an experiment, cold closes things up. I talk about that a lot. If you chill your whiskey, if you chill your wine, if you make iced tea over regular tea, or even iced coffee, it will close up the flavor. It does the same thing with this. It does it with everything. Ice cream, they put a ton of sugar in there a lot of times because you're having it frozen, and to get the sweetness, they have to overcompensate. If you want to know how much my theory is true, then have regular ice cream and then let some go room temperature and drink it, and you will see how sweet it really is compared to when it's frozen. That's okay. It's just one of those things. That's why I do like iced tea. I love iced tea, but my whiskeys I like at room temperature. My coffees I like hot. I like my tea iced mainly. My wines I like at room temperature, or if it's a white, I will have slightly chilled. And by room temperature, I mean cool, not room temperature if your house is boiling hot, you know. If that's the case, it would be like 20 minutes in the refrigerator. Because I want all those flavors and those smells, and I don't want it closed up. But everybody's got their preference, and there's no wrong answer, because if you like your stuff however you like it, is the right way for you to drink it, right? I mean, there's no rules to it. The only rule is maybe you try different stuff and then you develop what you like, and you say, yes, I've tried that and I like it this way, and then that's the right way for you. So, Thank you for joining me. Okay, I'm going to enjoy my ice cream. I'm going to enjoy my coffee. And then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do on this beautiful Sunday. It's nice and early right now. The sun's just coming up. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to play with my dog and I'm going to feed my fish. And then I don't know from there. So I'll probably end up doing some kind of work in the yard around the house. Even though it's Sunday, I just can't sit still. I am one of those guys. Have a wonderful day and thank you so much, everybody. Bye.